So the first errand of the day is going to the bank. Going to the bank. I got me a cappuccino to drink since I'm up on 3 hours sleep. The plan was to get up at 8, but when my alarm went off at 8 this morning, I laid back down and set the alarm to get up at 9. So now here I am up at 9 a.m. headed to the laundromat. My regular jacket, I left at work last night, and I left at work just yesterday morning on my day job, and my hoodie need washing, so I'm thinking it like this. If it was too cold, I might go find one of my hoodies and put that on. But let me check the temperature before I go out this door. The temperature is out here in Virginia. The Virginia street is 40 degrees, okay? 40 degrees in my area and 66 degrees in Orlando, Florida. Wow. But we're gonna step out this door and see how I feel. If I don't like the way the weather feels, then I go get me a jacket or I go get me a hoodie. I think I'm listening to Jimbo today. Check out Jimbo. I'm jamming Jimbo today, Y'all don't know about that Florida boy, go route with him. He got some pressure. Let's see how this weather feel. Let's see how it feels out here. What's up? Kind of cold out here. Yeah, it's a little chilly. So let me hurry get to the bank and get back. 40 degrees weather. A little chilly out here. I think I need to have one more than just a thermal, but I'm already out. I ain't going to get it. I'm going to think it like this here. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I had a lot of things on hold because I was in the process of buying a car. And then last week, the person that was selling me a car, my manager had a car, a Honda he was selling me, and last week, he texted me and said, hey, I no longer work there, but I'm going to send you your money back, because the store they transferred him to is on his side of town and not my side of town, so he didn't want to go through all that trouble coming over here every week, pick up money from me, and I offered a cash app to him like I've been doing. He said, nah, he didn't want to go through all that, because then if I stop making the payment, then he got to hunt me down for his money. And I thought I gave him the kind of energy, the kind of vibe that I'm not that kind of person. When I give my word or something, I give my word. My word is something I would take to the grave. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. My word is something I take to the grave. I mean, that's the morals of the old school people, the 80 babies. You know what I mean? I take my word to the grave. I give my word I'm gonna do something. I stand on that and do what I say I'm gonna do. At the end of the day, that's all you have that will vouch for you is your word. So I take that very serious. But it is what it is. So he sent me the money back that I've been paying him towards the car, and then here I am searching for another car, searching for another vehicle, I see a lot of deals on Hondas, but I'm not finding a Honda with the kind of miles I'm looking for. You know what I mean? That's what's going on right now. Plus it's tax season, so this could be a little rough time to buy a car because of that. It's tax season, so people got all kind of cars out here they're trying to sell for big money because it's tax season. That's just where the game goes. That's the way America play it. Price is high because everybody know, dealerships know people out here with that extra money in their pocket. Everybody trying to get a cut of it. But I found some decent Hondas in the years I'm looking for, a 08 to a 2012 for the price that I'm looking for. But Someone got mechanics, someone got body work problems. I'm not, no, I'm not with all that. I'm not with all that. You know what I mean? I'm not with all that. You know. So I'm gonna keep looking. Any car I buy will be the same way that I bought my other cars here in Virginia. Every car I had in Virginia that I own, the two vehicles I own, plus the box truck that I own, all three of those vehicles I bought with 50,000 miles on it, with less than 100,000 miles, all three. So that's set the tone. That alone set the tone for every vehicle I buy in the future. You know what I mean? Like literally, that set the tone. Each vehicle I buy needs to have less than 100,000 miles on it. Just that simple. For me to feel it's worth my money. One of my cousins has a Connect on vehicle, but the vehicle she sent me that she had for sale, I said no without even a second look. When I see what year the vehicles were, what brand they were, and the price tags, I said no. Like a 2005, 2000 something Honda, a Hummer H3. A Hummer H3 for $4,500. I'm like, that was fishy. A Lincoln something SUV for $3,500. And after zooming in on the pictures, I seen that both vehicles did not have an up-to-date inspection sticker, you know. And then on top of that, the Lincoln MLK SUV, something was wrong with the hood. The hood was up a little bit, like how you close the hood and it still stay up some. I noticed that. On top of no updated inspection sticker on both vehicles. I'm like, then I text her, was like, is this the down payment or this the total cost of the vehicle? She texted about the total cost of the vehicle. I'm like, nah. Ain't nowhere in this world you gonna get a Lincoln MLK SUV for $3,500. You know, ain't nowhere in hell you gonna buy a Hummer H3 for $4,500. There's nowhere in here somebody letting a Hummer go that cheap. There's nowhere in here. You know what I mean? So I didn't respond back, and she been texting me every other day. Like, have you found anybody interested in the car? Because you was asking a question. I'm like, yeah, just find out more information before I sit out here telling people about a vehicle for sale. You got to find out more information. You know what I mean? She didn't respond back when I said this. I guess I'm pretty sure she don't put two and two together. He don't want nothing to do with it because of all of that. Like, people might be dumb, but everybody ain't dumb. You know what I mean? We got some dumb people out here that'll probably fall for it, but I can't put my face on it. I can't sit here and tell people, hey, I know somebody with some vehicles for sale. Nah, I know it ain't a good deal. I wouldn't want my name on that. That's just me. I don't rock like that. You know what I mean? I send you to somebody for good business. It needs to be good business, not no bullshit. You know what I mean? Just that simple, you know? Just that simple. And then you could be looking at me sideways, and anytime I come to you and say, hey, I got a Connect on XYZ, you gonna think twice about it. Hold on there. Last time you told me you had a Connect, it was some bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't rock like that. I like my face card good, you know? But yeah, you know, I was looking at those two vehicles, but when I seen them price tags, I said, nah, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. You feel me? It is a little chill out here. I'm gonna go put on some more clothes, yeah. If I had it at laundromat, I gotta go put on some more clothes. Literally. Sit there. But it's a happy Tuesday. I feel good. I'm blessed. I'm thankful for everything going on in my life right now. I'm working 100 hours this week. Actually 110. I'm thankful for that. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for that. I am thankful for that. Like, it feels good to eat. You know what I mean? It feels good to eat the way I'm eating. I've been out of jail since September, October, November, December, January, February. 5 months in, 5 months out. 5 months out. You know what I mean? 5 months out. And I think working 2 full-time jobs and losing 40 hours a week for 5 months of being in jail, I made that up. You know, I made that up for working 2 jobs. You know what I mean? It feels good. It feels good to see all that I achieved. We're only 5 months out of jail. That I wanted to say thank you God for it. Got my own place. I told November, December. 90 days of being out of jail, I moved to my own place. It's not the best, but hey, I still got my own. I still have my own roof over my head. I'm the one responsible for being in my own crib. You know what I mean? I feel good. I feel good about that. Yes, I feel good with that. And holding down 2 jobs. I mean, that's not no surprising, but holding down 2 jobs, yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. You know, in the 5 months out of jail, that feels good to say. And looking for a vehicle to buy. I don't say there's some money where I can buy a vehicle right now. You know what I mean? But I'm looking for the right deal. That's good to say. You know, in 5 months out of jail without selling drugs, without getting in the streets, that feels good to say. That feels good. You know what I mean? My sister-in-law, I forgot about that. My sister-in-law has a car that she's selling, the car she had for years, but I know that it needs some, I know that all the parts for her particular car, I have to go overseas. I got to order from overseas. I'm not with all that. And it's an Acura, it's a nice Acura. She took care of it very well. I don't know the exact miles on it, but I do know that it needs some parts that they don't want to order. But I remember talking to my brother about it. He was telling me some parts that they're going to leave for whoever purchased the car for them to buy and get fixed. And she only want $4,500 for the car, but I don't want to go through that. Too many memories. That'll bring back too many memories of all the moments with my brother and everything else. So I figured that would be a good deal for me to buy for $4,500. You know, plus she don't want to do a payment plan where I can put a certain amount down and pay the rest off within 6 months. So you know, it is what it is. In due time, the right deal for a vehicle will come my way. Until then, I'm taking it day by day and going from there. Eventually, I will have another car again. Okay, it's just that easy. The first errand out the way, going to the bank, had to take care of things there. I hate the fact that my job don't do direct deposit. I hate the fact that my job do not do direct deposit. They say that it's cheaper and it's better to do paper checks versus direct deposit. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't agree with that. I prefer direct deposit because you end up getting paid a day early. Like yesterday was President Day. All banks are closed. We would have got paid Friday. We would have got paid Friday instead of yesterday on our regular payday. You know what I mean? And stuff like that just make you mad. It just make you mad. Like jobs not considering say, hey, such day as a holiday, let's pay early. They don't think like that. You know, they don't think like that. So what I did this particular week was I did a little trick. You know, I'm a sneaky motherfucker. You know what I mean? I had one of the miners on my job look out while I went in the file cabinet and got the paychecks, went in the bathroom and searched through the checks to find my check and his check and brought it to him. You know what I mean? Like he had somebody else talk to the manager, hold a conversation with the manager in the lobby while I was in the employee bathroom doing this. You know what I mean? So I ended up getting my check on Sunday instead of getting it yesterday. And that particular employee ended up getting his check yesterday instead of waiting until Monday to get it. You know, even though we still couldn't take it to the bank, but it's the fact that it's the principle that, you know, we should get it early. Me and him felt that we should get our checks early, and that's what we did. When I handed him his check, he was like, what the you know what I mean? Like, oh, you wild. Like, hey, you gotta show love, man. Why would I take the time to go through the manila envelope to get my check, scrolling through all the names and not get your check as well? So he understood the logic and respected it. You know what I mean? And at the same time, that brought me some cool points for him as well. You know, that's how I move. You know, but I feel every job should want to pay their employees early, but everybody don't have that kind of mindset here in 2026. Back in the day, they did. Every job, if a holiday came up and the bank closed, yeah, they'll give you your check early. But unfortunately, here in 2026, a lot of jobs don't have that same mentality. And it's all good. It's all good. I got my check early, couldn't do nothing with it because the credit union that I bank with don't do mobile deposit. They did mobile deposit. I'd have signed it back and wrote on it what I needed to make, wrote on it, and made a deposit through my phone. But unfortunately, this particular credit union don't have mobile deposits, unfortunately. And now I'm headed back home, put on some more clothes. Well, since I'm gonna be in an Uber, I want to cover my head. I want to cover my head because I don't need to be in Starbucks buying a medicine ball and stay from getting sick 3 days in a row or for a whole week straight buying a medicine ball. So I'm gonna go home, put on some more clothes, grab my laundry, head to the laundromat. I was looking online for an Uber on the Uber app and found that I can get my Uber today for $10 to take me from my place of living to the laundromat. So, I'm trying to have it get home and take advantage of that. So, because it usually costs $20 each way. So if I can get both ways for $10, for $20, hey, if I can get it both ways for the price of one Uber, I think I need to jump on that, I need to jump on that. So I'm headed back to the house, to that little walk, get my laundry all together, everything I already packed up in my laundry bag. All I gotta do is bring it downstairs and wait patiently on the Uber. Then head to the laundromat, get my laundry done. Finally, I put doing my laundry on hold because, like I said, I was in the process of buying a vehicle. Instead of being out in this cold weather, going to do laundry and all this whatnot and burning up money on Uber, I would have my own car where I could save myself some dollars. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, so now here I am catching up on errands. So I'm headed to the laundromat, get this done. Ooh, I gotta beat this traffic on the street. Ooh, this traffic coming heavy. And I noticed here in Virginia, a lot of traffic streets don't have the thing for you to hit the crossing guard that says walk, stop, and all that. You don't have that option at a lot of street lights here in Virginia. I noticed that a lot. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, Another day out here in this weather. Another day in this weather. Virginia been getting some real cold weather lately. Like literally. And then it's already February. Don't know when the cold weather gonna stop. We don't know when the cold weather will stop, but it is cold out here. Also, this is 2 months anniversary. I've been in my own place. Yeah, 2 months anniversary. I'm so thankful. I'm over thankful. 2 months I've been in my own place. The peace, the quiet, the cleanliness. Nobody to argue with, no fussing. It feels good to be in my own place for 2 months with no drama, no bullshit, no problem whatsoever. Yes, that feels good to say. 2 months strong. 2 months strong. 2 months strong. I love that. I got my peace and quiet. I love it. The only problem is my neighbors, the people that's in the room next door to me. When I'm playing my video game, I like the volume on 30. And they claim that's too loud. They wake them up out of their sleep. So the third time of them complaining, instead of them complaining, they went to the office and said something. And then it's a maintenance guy, a security guy that walk around, came knocking on my door saying, hey, could you turn your TV down? And I'm like, every time they ask me to turn my TV down, I turned it down. I had the volume on 20. He said, it's still too loud, even on 20? He said, yeah, I can hear your TV outside the door. So I said okay to him. And then as I said okay, I closed my room door and stood outside my door with him. Well, actually, I unpaused the game and then stood outside and was like, I don't hear my TV, so why are you lying and saying My TV's too loud. When I'm standing right here with you, with the basketball game still playing, and don't hear nothing with the TV on 20. So he shut up and walked off when I said that. He shut up and walked off when I said that, and that I rest my case. So I play my game with the volume on 20, and I go from there. You know, I go from there. Like literally, I go straight from there. Oh, they got the heater off in the hallway. So that killed that situation. Now I still keep my volume on 20 while playing my game every weekend. And like I said, I'm gonna do. You know, but I got two lesbians that live next door to me, and they do complain about a lot. What in the world is this? They do complain about a lot. Well, not a lot, but they do complain. You know. That's how I unhook you. Come. You know. And one thing I hate is somebody always complaining about stuff I'm doing. I mean, but it is what it is. So I keep my TV on 20 when I play my video games. And keep in mind, that's why my volume be low when I'm playing the game. That's why the volume be low, because it's on 20 to avoid my neighbors complaining. Let me do this real quick before I head to the laundromat. My last of 3 video games. What the world? My last of 3 video games just got done downloading to this sorry Wi-Fi here where I stay. The last game is finally done. All 3 games is now officially downloaded on my PS5. Finally. So I had 3 new games. I had 3 new games to get into tomorrow. I won't have time today because after I'm done with my lunch, I gotta go to Walmart. After I leave Walmart, I'm gonna come home to clean up. And then after I clean up, the only thing left on the list to do is study. I want to study until it's time for me to go to work tonight. You know, I gotta make time to study. You know, I can't be out here having 2 full-time jobs, build their dream, and not invest time into building my own dream. So, yeah. Assassin's Creed just got done getting downloaded. Just got done since 5 p.m. yesterday. Just not getting done. That's a long time to download one game. That's a very long time to download one game. But I haven't ate nothing as of yet this morning. I haven't ate nothing. I'm drinking that iced coffee to warm up. I'm not going to put on more clothes because I know once I get into the laundromat, I'm going to stay inside. I'm not going outside the laundromat. Let me get this Uber lined up. Oh, and it's still, okay. So I got one Uber 7 minutes away. I take the one that's 7 minutes away for $10.95, so $11. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So while they finding me a driver, I can chill. And now I got a driver that's 8 minutes away. 8 minutes away. So I got 8 minutes to get downstairs and get in place for my $10 Uber. Not bad. Not bad, you know. Hey. Oh yeah, let me check and see how much space. I want to see how much space I have left after downloading 8 games. I have a total of 8 games on my PS5. How much? That ain't bad. I got 279 gigabytes left. Out of 1,000 gigabytes, 279 gigabytes left. 515.3 gigabytes it was used up on games and apps because I downloaded Netflix. I got to have Netflix on my PS5. I got to have Netflix. So since that's done, since now all my games are done downloading, I'm going to turn my PS5 off. until I get back home. Turn on PS5. So I'm about to take my hamper of dirty clothes, head downstairs, and let's go get this laundry done. Let's go get this laundry done. Let's see, plug you back in the PS5. Everybody tell me get a internal storage. I might get that. I might not get that. You know, I'm still debating. Because I know I'm not buying more games. They're not making a lot of adult games for the PS5. So I would stick what I got. You know, they're not making a lot of adult games. And I got 8 games. And out of 8 games, half of them I'm not in the hair to beat. I think out of 8 games, the only one I want to beat right away is the Assassin's Creed. The rest, I can take forever to beat them. I'm not in no hair to beat those games. You know, just that simple. They're not making a lot of adult games. You know, they're not making a lot of $19.99 games or cheap games. I'm not paying $40, over $40 for a game. You know, that's just my opinion. I'm not paying over $40 for a game. The laundromat I'm going to, they said that there's a rumor going around on my day job that it caught on fire. It caught on fire sometime last week. And I called last night and this morning to see if all the washers and dryers working. And the customer service agent told me yes. So I'm like, are you sure? There's a rumor going around that the laundromat and the restaurant next door to you caught on fire. It's like, yeah, we're okay. Everything here worked fine. So I'm on my way. So we're going to see. We're going to see how true that is. I might do a cooking live stream tonight or tomorrow night. I mean, cooking dinner. Because with me working 2 jobs and doing 100 hours this week with no days off, you know, I don't want to eat fast food every night. So I'm going to start cooking the food I have and so let it sit. And a lot of those meals get cooked on live stream, you know, something different. You know me, I'm all about gaining that exposure. I'm all about gaining more and more exposure on my YouTube channel. So, you know, I think I'm gonna do 2 live. I do 2 weeks of cooking videos on live stream. Then I do another 2 weeks of cooking videos regular. Yeah, that's what the plan to be. You know, that's what the plan to be for me. And go from there. Go from there. I might record in the Uber. You never know. Some of these Ubers be having on gospel music and whatnot. So I might record in the Uber. I might not. But I'm about to head downstairs to this Uber. Let me make sure I got my car to get in and out my room. Yep, got my car to get in and out. Yeah, I'm about to head down. Turn this light off. I always leave a light on. You know, when you got your own place, always leave one light on. Always leave a light on. There's just you never supposed to walk into a dark house. That's something I was taught as a child, and here I am, 45 years old, still living up to it. You never walk into a dark place. Never walk into a dark resident. Your resident. You never know. You never know what kind of surprise in there for you. Somebody could be waiting to rob you, kill you, etc., etc., etc. So never walk into a dark place. You know, that's just something I practice, and something I practice. Oh, mother. Okay, now I'm back picking y'all up again, you know. Get my laundry done. Got my clothes in the washer. And just walk the City Trend and see what they got, but they don't open till 11. I'm not trying to stand in the cold for 20 minutes. Hibbit, I want to go see what shoes they got, but they're not open yet neither. They don't open till 11 a.m. That's 2 stores. I want to go just window shop, see what's new, you know, so I can get back in the mix. I've been out in the mix for 5 months. After 5 months of being in jail, I got to get myself back in the mix. Something I'm slowly doing day by day, minute for minute, hour by hour, week by week, month by month. I want to get back in the mix. You know, see what new clothes everybody got for me to buy. You know, gotta get my wardrobe up again too. You know, got to do some shopping and everything, but I'm here at the laundromat, get my laundry done. I have 20 some minutes, probably less than 20 minutes. When I left the walk from the laundromat to City Trend, the wash was at 21 minutes. Now I'm headed back to the laundromat. Since the stores I want to go look around in, shop around in, are closed right now. Let's see how long I got left in the laundry or washing my clothes now until I put them in the dryer. You know, another day out here in these streets. Church in the streets. So now I'm about to go sit in here and support back, watch some YouTube videos on my iPad and on my phone. I'll be searching for vehicles. You know, you gotta get into that app called OfferUp. People been finding a lot of good deals on OfferUp. So I spend a lot of time on OfferUp as well, searching for different things that I want where you can find it cheaper. It might be used, but you can find it at a good deal. You know, I got a couple of coworkers that convinced me to get into OfferUp, so now I'm on OfferUp looking to see what I can find and whatnot. I'll pick that up again later. As you can see, I made it back home. Laundry done. Laundry is out the way. I caught up on a lot of video. Want to support back because I am behind on supporting other YouTubers back. So I got that done. I brought my laundry home. Got my hoodie on. Now I'm about to head to Walmart and get a few things that I did not purchase the last 2 trips of going to Walmart. Now I'm about to purchase some things that I should have got of those 2 trips, but due to me rushing, I had to make a whole other trip to Walmart. So there's 3 trips in less than a week to Walmart. 3 trips in less than a week to Walmart. You know, 3 trips. This is my 3rd trip to Walmart in less than a week. You know, then after I get this done, I go turn that whatever I purchased today in Walmart on spending my last little bit of food stamps until the 1st. So whatever I buy on this trip, I would turn it into another YouTube haul, you know, and go from there. These videos I will do on a regular. A lot of the Ubers I can't record in because they got music on. But I also know that a lot of these Ubers, they had cameras to record for their safety. And it says on the app, they recorded for their safety or for more safety. You know what I mean? And I respect that. With all that's going on in the world, I respect that. I would definitely want to make sure I'm safe. If I was them, you know, because I'm on hearing a story on the news, on Instagram news, that a minor killed a grown man. Shot him in the head, back of the head twice. While the man gave him a ride home as an Uber driver. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out here making an honest living through Uber, DoorDash, etc., and leading and turning to crimes. They're getting murdered, they're getting robbed, etc., all behind making an honest living. You know, and I totally agree with it. I definitely agree with it. The online app, people that work for these online apps do need to find ways to have more safety. If I was doing Uber or DoorDash or anything like that, I would drive you around and have my phone already set up to do a one-button push, call the police if something was to go wrong without you knowing. I mean, that's just me. You know, there's all kind of ways to secure yourself, make sure you're safe. And I would definitely take advantage of one of them options and make something happen, because ain't nobody got time for all that. You know, I'm out making an honest living, trying to make more money to provide for me and my family, and now I got to deal with all this nonsense. I gotta take the chance of some young ignorant individual trying to rob me or trying to kill me. No. I would definitely keep one in the vehicle. What up? I would definitely keep one in the vehicle. We're good. Walmart? Yeah, I would definitely keep something in the vehicle That way, if something were to go down, I can protect myself. You know what I mean? I can see myself good. You know? I mean, just thinking out loud. You know, these are the kind of thoughts I be having. It's sad what goes on out here, but this is the world we live in here in 2026. So many people turning a good thing into a bad thing over all kind of things. But, I am supporting back today. I'm getting through my watch later section in a decent time frame. Still got quite a list of videos to go through to support back the watch. So I will hopefully get most of that done today and some tomorrow. Had to say I have a very busy life, so I support back when I get the free time to, around working 2 full-time jobs and everything else I have going on in my life. But I would never just completely upload all the time and never come support back. I will make the time to always support back. That is what comes with being a full-time YouTuber. You have to, the same way you make time to upload every day, you have to make time to support back on a regular basis. You have to. You can't be one of those YouTuber content creators that always looking for support and not giving support back. The same support that you want to return on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, whatever support you want back in life in general, you have to give that same support. It's just that simple. I preach this a lot in life. There is no one-way street in life. There is no one-way street in life. Let me say that one more time. Let me say that one more again. There is no one-way street in this place called life. Nothing in life is a one-way road. Nothing. You know what I mean? So I always make time to support back, support those that support me. Always. I always make time for that. Always. But I'm getting through that watch later list. Getting through it. Like I said, the goal is to grow. The higher I get my views, the higher I rank in YouTube algorithm. The higher I get my subscriber count, the higher I will rank in YouTube algorithm. That's what it's all about with me. That is what it is all about with me. And it's still a happy Tuesday, thank God. These blessings. I just feel so good to be as responsible as I am. I feel so privileged to be as responsible as I am. All the adults I observed growing up from childhood all the way to 45 years old, some of everything that other responsible adults do, I apply that to my everyday life, and it always led to good results. I mean, always. Okay. It always led to good results in my life, in my 45 years of being alive, my 45 years of living. And I'm thankful for that. I'm very thankful for that. The progress, the growth has been real. This has been one journey. This has been one journey. This has been a journey. 45-year journey, going on 46 trips around the sun. Man, wow. I am very, very impressed. Very impressed and thankful. Yeah, I'm about to be in Walmart, pick up some things that I want. I need something to drink. So the goal with going to Walmart, I want to find some juices. I want to find some things to drink that don't have a lot of sugar. That do not contain a lot of sugar. I'm cutting down on my sugar intake, so I'm looking for drinks that are not loaded with sugar. And I don't know what else I'm going to get. I don't know what else I would get, but I know I plan to get some things out of Walmart today. Spending the last little bit of stamps I have until the first of the month, 1st of March. I'm counting down. I have another 30 days. Let me see. January, February. I got another 30 days to go. Another 30 days to go. Another 30 days to go. You know, I got something about to achieve. Another 30 days to go. Can't wait. Can't wait to achieve what I'm about to achieve in the next 30 days. Can't wait to achieve it. You know, I need to get out and make me some home girls. That way I can have people that I can call up that I can pay, that I can give gas money to use their car on my day off. I need to get my catalog up. That's what I need to do. I need to get out here and get my catalog up for homegirls that while they at work and I'm off, they let me use their car. As long as I put gas in, you know what I mean? I need to get me some more homegirls in that level. So I'm working on that, working on building me a catalog. Not a catalog, but a group of friends. You know, I wanna attract more successful people in my life. People that's progressing in life, that's moving forward in life. You know, people that got the kind of heart, the kind of mindset that I have. Do unto others you want them to do unto you. Someone do a good deed for you, you do a good deed for them. Someone that's a ride or die for you, you be a ride or die for them. You know, I want to attract more people like that in my life. That's what I want in my life. I want to attract more people around me like that. I know the sun probably messing up this video, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. This is me. These are videos I plan to do on a regular, a couple times a month, a day in my life. Keep it interesting. Let you see the reality. This is what the world need to see, the reality that people live. Not all these TV shows where people trying to win a contest and whatnot. You know, people need to see the reality that people live in every aspect of life, like the lower class, the medium class people, the high class people. The world needs to see the reality that every class people live in this world. That way they won't be shocked at what they see. You know, their eyes is open up. Wow, this is what life really is. You know, this is what life really is. I'm almost to Walmart. You see, I don't walk to Walmart. I walked to the bank. I took an Uber back and from the laundromat. Now I have 2 more errands to do. Go to Walmart, get some things, and go home, clean up. And after I clean up, so I'll be supporting back on YouTube while I clean my crib. Then I can take time to study. And hopefully be done. I get an hour to relax before going to work. You know what I mean? Before going to make a paycheck. Go from there. You know, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. I see a lot of YouTubers saying they've been demonetized on YouTube. Man, it be like that sometimes. Keep pushing. YouTube will demonetize your channel just like they will monetize your channel. I don't think you get demonetized for the kind of content you make because they wouldn't improve your content in the first place. You know, I thought the only way you get demonetized on YouTube is from not achieving your 4,000 watch hours every year. You know, I mean that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, but you know, some of them people come in this YouTube game focus on the money and not focus on the content, not focus on getting the views. That's what you focus on. Don't focus on that bag. Focus on the views. Focus on the content that you make. But I'm about to go in Walmart, handle this, and then I'll be right back on the live stream once I leave out of Walmart. Okay, so now here I am back. Sorry about the wind. I don't know how loud the wind is, but here I am leaving Walmart. Leaving Walmart with the shopping cart. With the shopping cart, y'all. Yes, with the shopping cart. So I'm gonna take this shopping cart as close as I can get it to my house, to where I live. The good thing about this shopping cart is they don't have to lock on the wheels. The wheels don't lock. That's the good thing about it. You know, it's not many Walmart left where the wheels don't lock. So I'm taking this shopping cart all the way to the hotel, all the way to where I stay, to my home, to my extended stay hotel. I'm taking the car all the way home. Not all the way home, but I'm gonna get it close enough. I'm gonna get it close enough to my crib. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get it close enough. Cause carrying all that, I don't wanna do it. Carrying all that, I don't wanna do it. Carry by hand. I would've took an Uber home, but why waste money on an Uber when you don't have a lot of stuff? You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of stuff, so no need to waste another $10 on an Uber. I could see if I had a full cart of groceries that I can't carry in my hand, then yeah, that would be a need to other order a Uber. So I'm saving myself money. I'm taking this car all the way, not all the way, but at least close enough where I can just walk across the street and then walk in the side door to the Center State Hotel and be home. Yeah, I'm ghetto. You know you ghetto. If you do something like this, you know you ghetto. This is a ghetto move. This is a ghetto move. This what no, hey, there's one thing to do. Still rolling with the shopping cart. Still rolling with the shopping cart, walking down the street. You know, I'm pretty sure if you ride past that car, like, what the hell? What the hell this guy doing? He's got a Walmart shopping cart and still going, rolling down the street with a Walmart cart. Rolling down the street with a Walmart cart. Rolling down the street with a Walmart cart. I'm weak. I'm weak right now. I am weak. Rolling down the street with a Walmart cart. I'm up at an intersection. I got what I needed from Walmart. Now I'm headed home. Yes. I got what I needed from Walmart. Now I'm headed to the crib. Headed to the crib. I just seen one of a coworker of mine that I used to work with, I used to work with, that wanted to mess with me, but, you know, I kept telling her I wasn't ready for a relationship. You know what I mean? I wasn't ready for a relationship, and she was trying to talk me into pursuing her, but I wasn't trying to hear it. And I felt that was a sign to leave her alone. Like, but man, if a person telling you they want to focus on themselves and cheat, but they out there cheating, don't try to convince them that, you know, they can cheat with you. Don't try to convince them of that. Let them do what they do and go from there. You feel me? Let them do what they do. You know what I mean? It's not your job to convince them, oh, me and you can get together and pull together. Come on now. You know what I mean? I ain't done by a long shot. She was hearing around the job the kind of money that I was making working there, and she wanted to get in my pocket. Because anybody in their right mind that's mature and grown like me and her, we both was the 80s, baby. We both are 80, baby. And we both in the same predicament, living in hotels. I live in one, and she live in another. It's in the same area. And when she found out, oh, he getting 20 hours of overtime, and knowing my pay rate, because everybody on the job knows one other pay rate. You know what I mean? I peep game right away. I'm one of them individuals, it is very hard to run game on me. You know what I mean? Or we can pull together, work together, da-da-da. No, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. Especially after I seen how lazy she was. Like, a lot of nights she could have stayed and worked extra hours and decided to go home. But then crying you weren't making your bill money. But yeah, every time they asked you to stay late, you had an excuse why you couldn't stay late. Nah, I'm good. I'm not the kind of person. I don't have, when it's time to make extra hours, I don't have excuses. I go and make those extra hours. You know what I mean? And I need a woman that same level. Every opportunity present itself for you to make extra hours, go make them extra hours. That's better. That's more in your pocket, and more you have, the better your life. You know what I mean? Just in my opinion. That, you know? So I know it wouldn't been a team thing. Whole time she been trying to get in my pocket and everything. Cause a lot of people looking at it like, a lot of females I've been conversating with, look at it as, oh, here go a man, 45 years old, working 2 full-time jobs. All his children are grown. And they know me working 2 jobs, all that money not going to bills. And everybody wondering about the $1 million question. Where's all that free money going? What is he doing with all that free money? I ain't on the job bragging about going out and expensive clothes, expensive shoes. Where is that free money going? A lot of females wondering just that. What is Raymond doing with all the free money after he pays monthly bills? You know what I mean? A lot of females thinking that. A lot of females, that's on their mind. Some of them don't reveal it to me, just joking around, but they seriously asking. You know, anything somebody said to you in a joking way, that's what they really want to know. You know what I mean? And I'm not done by a long shot. I told you, I've been on this earth. I've been on this earth 45 years. It ain't much I haven't seen or heard yet. You know what I mean? So I'm not new to this. I'm true to it. I'm not new to the game. I'm true to the game. So I just seen her. I guess she soon. I was on FaceTime with somebody. You know what I mean? So she just kept on going. But I see she still got her room at the center state she live in. You know. But like I was telling her, why not come to the center state I live in? At least after 90 days of being there, they start charging you taxes. Because when she's staying, they don't. They gonna keep charging her tax. You know what I mean? So after 90 days of being in the hotel I live in, they gonna knock off $400 off your rent. Why not come to the same hotel? You know? Like my day job, there's a hotel, there's a center state hotel right across the street from my day job. And everybody asks me why I won't move there because it's a lot nicer. But it might be a lot nicer, but what would put more money in my pocket? Moving to a nicer hotel or being in an extended stay where they start charging me tax after 90 days of being there? Me personally, I'd rather live in a hotel that's gonna start charging me tax. I'd rather live in an extended stay hotel that would start charging me taxes after 90 days. So that's putting that's gonna put another $300 a month, $300 to $400 a month back into my pocket every month. I'm all about that. I'm all about saving money. I'm all about saving money. I don't care how nice the extended stay is. All I'm doing is working, sleep, playing video games. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure all of them got their own problems, I'm pretty sure. Because all these extended stays got losers in them, people that ain't going nowhere in life, and they only stay in the extended stay because they can't find nowhere to stay. That's the only reason a lot of people live in the extended stay hotel. It's some of them that's out there because they don't want to live with nobody. You know what I mean? Or they retired and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd rather be in one that saved me money. That's just me. I'd rather be in a extended stay hotel that put money back into my pocket. Just like with Verizon. That's why I'm a Verizon customer. Because all the money I can save. You know what I mean? The loyalty discount for being a loyal Verizon customer saves me $120 a year. Yeah. The loyalty discount with Verizon saves me $120 a year, $10 a month. $10 a month times 12 months, that's $120 a year Verizon putting back into my pocket. And why would I give that up? No, I'm not leaving Verizon, you know? It's the same thing. I stay in a extended stay hotel, and guess what? After 90 days of being there, they gonna give me $300 a month back. $300 a month back in my pocket. All that they charging me in taxes comes back to me after 90 days of living there. You think I want to get it up? Hell no. I'm all about saving money. Any way I can take money on bills, you can best believe I would do it. I would take money off bills any way that I can. It's just that simple for me. But I'm almost back to my room. I'm on back to my hotel. I'm on back to my room, so I'm about to get off here in a minute and go and clean up. Go and do my Walmart haul and my YouTube short of Walmart mini haul coming soon. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep it all coming, baby. You know? That's what it's all about with me and this YouTube channel. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Raymondtacular Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video. Before I get into this video, I want to remind everyone that I leave the link to a different playlist in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. If you like my channel and find my content helpful, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post bell notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. I'm on the road to achieving 8,000 subscribers. I'm just 400 subscribers away from 8,000. Such a small goal that can and will be achieved. I had a daily uploads coming every day, 24/7. You all are the supporters that work together to achieve that goal. We can and will achieve that goal. Today I'm about another video. Today I'm about another Walmart haul. My third Walmart haul for the week. My third one. The third one. Each trip to Walmart, I forgot something. So I got everything else today with the rest of the foods, and I had $60 something left. and I just spent $51 on 4 bags. $51 came to 4 bags. I'm gonna show y'all what I bought, what I purchased in 4 bags at Walmart. But first, I'm gonna do my YouTube short video. This is what I got uploaded today. This is what I'm gonna start doing, a preview. To get everybody waiting for the next video, so I do a preview. So right now I'm about to do a YouTube short showing the bags Walmart haul coming soon, and then later this week the Walmart haul will get uploaded to YouTube. One way to keep the channel growing and getting your views and whatnot. My third Walmart haul. Walmart haul coming soon. Walmart haul coming soon. Yes, another Walmart haul coming soon. The third trip to Walmart this week. Each trip I forgot something, so I got everything in the third trip to Walmart. I purchased everything I needed. Purchased everything I needed in the third trip. In the third trip. And as you see, double blog, making a double video at the same time. Yeah. See your boy? See your boy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got that idea from some YouTubers I used to follow. That they haven't made they haven't made any content in a long time, so I just ran with their idea, you know. We all get video ideas and ways to make content from one another, so hey. So that's the YouTube short for the day. You know, anything I think that will make a good YouTube short, or any idea I come up with for a YouTube short or a live stream or a regular video, I just do it. I just do it, you know. I just do it, you know. When you're on this road to achieving success on YouTube, this is what you gotta do. You gotta continue to make content. Continue to make content. And it'll pay off. It will pay off. It will pay off. Sometimes they pay off as good as you want it to pay off, and sometimes it don't. But it will pay off. I've been monetized, I think, for 5 years now. I've been a YouTube content creator for 10 years. Going on 11 years, you know what I mean? And been getting paid for the last 5 years through YouTube. Yeah, it's paying off for me. The checks might not be as big as I want them, but hey, I'm still thankful for every blessing. But in this haul, these are things I purchased. Y'all let me know in the comments for a shout out my shout out video the last Sunday in February. Tell me in the comments. Tell your boy in the comments. Do we use some of the same products? Do we eat some of the same things? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this haul. So I got me some hamburger buns. Since I bought 2 cases of turkey hamburgers. Yeah, bought some hamburger buns. I got a lot of bread on top of my fridge. A lot of bread. 2 more bags of eggs. Yes, 2 more bags of eggs. Because, you know, your boy eat a lot of tuna. Your boy eat a lot of tuna. Got some eggs in. I also got... That's that kind of soup. I went with a different brand of milk. That Almond Breeze. I got the unsweetened. Yes, the unsweetened. And the vanilla. The vanilla. Is that the vanilla? Yeah, the unsweetened vanilla. And I got the original unsweetened. These don't have no sugar. No sugar whatsoever. As you know, I'm cutting back on my sugar intake. So I bought 2 of those. Last month, with January, I bought these. The Silk almond milk. You know, this is what keep me from using the bathroom. Regular milk had me running to the bathroom. So now, I bought those to keep from running to the bathroom. Since I've been drinking that kind of milk, I haven't been running to the bathroom back to back. So I got enough milk for all my cereal. My 3 boxes of cereal, you can see. And had to get me a do-rag. Because my pillowcases, I got white pillowcases on my bed. And the oil and the grease that I put on my head, it leaves in stains. So now I can sleep with these on. So I got me some do-rag. That's the only thing I had to pay in cash. That's the only thing I had to pay for in cash. Of course, you know, I had to get it. Like y'all seen the red through the bag. I had to get me some watermelon. What? No, not one, but 2 big things of watermelon. Oh man, you know why I got these? Tell me in the comments, can you guess why I bought the watermelon? I want to see how well do my supporters know Raymondtacular family. Why did I purchase these 2 things of watermelon? I can already see why. Why did I purchase these 2 things of watermelon? Let me know for a shout out, my shout out video the last Sunday in February. Tell me in the comments, why do you think I purchased these 2 things of watermelon? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Put that in the bottom of my fridge. Let me know in the comments. Do you oh man. Okay, so now that's going to go right there. Yeah, let your boy know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, why do you think I purchased this thing of watermelon? I know why, but I want to see how well do my supporters know me. That's what I want to see. I'm trying to still with the Minute Maid, but this time around I got the 0 sugar Minute Maid. Yes, it's 0 sugar fruit punch and the 0 sugar orange pineapple. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got these to drink in a month. This is 52 ounce. 52 ounce. I'm pretty sure that's gonna last me longer than a month, but 2, because I only drink when I eat. I only drink juice when I eat. So I got me 2 of those. And that might turn into another YouTube 2 taste test videos. You know. Then I'm walking around, you know, and also got me some Premier Protein Caramel. You know I love caramel, so this was a must try for me. This was a must try. When I seen these at Walmart, I had to grab these. I had to grab these right here. You know. And that's it now for this YouTube haul, for this Walmart Part 3 haul. If you like this 3rd Walmart haul, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. I do leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up. And if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist out. And I'll see y'all in my next video.